Well, you questioned it.
Wilder.
Obey my commands. Above all, protect yourselves at all times.
Szpilka's looking to upset Wilder tonight. Szpilka in the black. Wilder, maybe he beat Szpilka in 16 seconds.
They said, Szpilka said, I want Wilder to throw that.
The Royal Rumble, he is ready to rumble. With 51% of Wilder's fights have ended in the...
Do that. You know, Wilder feels like he can land a right hand. Oh, those are not the...
Right now, nobody getting comfortable in that danger zone with it. Just about a 6...
Firmly behind the pin.
I gotta tell you...
They are singing here at the Barclays Center.
Off his foot, stay off his foot. Oh, push him.
Szpilka off balance.
You see, he wants to avoid the big shots. Oh, and there's a nice counter right hand by Wilder on the way in.
Navigate that militarized zone and get on the inside, don't you think, Paulie?
Yeah.
He's to get used to the process.
To use when Szpilka starts to parry it down, next time you...
We're talking about jabs. Szpilka has started to use his jab.
He wants to gain that extra step before throwing that left hand.
Nice combination by Szpilka.
Szpilka's having a pretty good second round here, you know, whether he's won.
They're both like on edge, I feel.
Wilder is to the heavyweight title against Artur Szpilka.
Probably won the second round.
Szpilka on the attack.
Szpilka threw 23, so they're not, you know,
The uppercuts from different angles.
being dirty in this fight. But, in fact, Szpilka has never...
Ronnie Shields told us that they want Wilder to throw that right hand.
Wilder's stance is more open.
5 Polish fighters who have failed in their quest to become heavyweight champ. Being kept at bay momentarily by the jab.
The Szpilka. The reason I said nice block is because when a guy starts to block shot, just slipped and countered. You saw some of the soccer hooligan come out of Szpilka in that little...
Yeah,
Their body shots. We shouldn't underestimate. Szpilka's had some success to the body.
And it's going to happen as the rounds progress. And with those open
Come prophetic.
He has thrown the right hand, but missed it.
7-inch reach advantage for Wilder, and yet
One thing we can say, Szpilka is not awed by this moment, or
he has definitely exhibited uber confidence.
They've only gotten about 6 inches closer, but that's just enough for Wilder to start landing his...
just don't do that.
Oh, good right hand by Wilder. A little. Szpilka does have some counters up his sleeve, like he said, for those right...
Because of his height. Oh, a stinging right hand, but Szpilka. The bell and round at number 5. In the dressing room, I'm sure still celebrating. It's the night of heavyweights.
If you can. And in the last round, by the way, one of the reasons Wilder's been successful
times here. See, Wilder's starting to back up a little less, even when he backs...
Szpilka has thrown a lot of right hooks, but not so...
Double jab from Szpilka, the heavyweight champion. Oh, and he got caught there.
Been able to get the distance to throw
nice
that.
left hand.
Yep, that time he throws it, which is part of what they were hoping would happen.
Yep.
Crimson Tide basketball or football as Szpilka career. The last male to medal for the United States abroad. Wilder has been down once in his career, came back to stop, stepped on his foot, I believe.
Yeah, simultaneous right hands as Wilder.
Yeah, and even Johan Dualpis in his last fight.
Yeah,
almost.
Well, this round has certainly been interesting.
Oh,
wow.
And now the attack.
And he's been buzzed by Eric Molina and by...
From the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, scheduled for 12. Inside the distance, the reformed soccer hooligan who started as a...
You see both these men as they move past the 5th round.
Who was 20-1 with 15 wins coming. The crowd has not subsided. They received 3 red cards for knocking on a post. The largely contingent of Polish fans firmly behind Artur. The champ is Szpilka.
Look after he goes out of 10.
There's a right hook to the body.
Again and again.
We are at the midpoint of this championship fight. Al,
He's gotten inside and even sometimes from range, but...
Through 6 rounds, Paulie, what do you think about the footwork of both at the midway point, Steve?
Well, it's funny, this is the first maybe to the judges. Wilder's shots are cleaner, easier to see. A lot of
shots hurt fighters, but right now, Szpilka's taking them
left. He's bobbing up and down with his head. That head movement we talking about.
Now, 30 seconds left in the 7th.
One thing I want to see is that it's not predictable.
You know, one heavy growing.
Szpilka moves his head and then he stops.
The Gale's sister, who we saw reacting in his wild. The jab of Szpilka.
With the guy who's, you know, got a huge reach advantage.
We didn't expect to be a sense of drama about somebody landing something.
And it's a much better 10.
Exactly. That's precisely right, Paulie.
Final minute of the 8th round.
Chris, you understand, it's just me telling.
There's Szpilka going back to the body, backs
To unlimber that punch and live
leads with it there.
Doubled up.
There's a lead right hand by Wilder. And it's slipping the NFL playoffs. A thrilling overtime win for the Arizona Cardboard heavyweight champion, Artur Szpilka.
You know, and he's back. So if you put a combination together, the first couple of punches.
5 with 1 minute gone here in the 9th. And there's
Deontay, and he'll put himself out of position.
and Szpilka getting big counter punching as we look at these comparisons, Al.
It is interesting.
Pace. Oh,